been what I could call friendly. So I don't care if it was meant to be neutral or not. I don't give a fuck about that. I'm not going to stand for it. I don't think it's fair. I'm fed up of YouTubers fucking doing this to me, honestly. I'm very fed up with YouTubers doing this to me. I think a lot of people do, and maybe Alfie did it in the podcast, run with the fact that maybe I am too nice to people. And that's why I feel like today I have to speak about it. I don't want to speak about it. This isn't something I want to talk about. I'm not enjoying it, but at the same time, I would feel wrong if I didn't come out and defend myself and answer as many questions as possible. I don't like doing this. I don't like talking about people who I am or were friends with publicly. That's fucking shit. It's shitty behaviour. I don't want to do this. Isn't something I want to do, but I feel like my hand has been forced, and that's how I feel right now. And I'm angry, to be honest, to everybody. I'm pissed off. And no apology will fix it. I'm fucking done with being apologised to by people for fucking me over. And it's becoming more and more of a thing. The reason why Jack and Alfie didn't sit down and do a podcast is because of the fact that Jack blocked Alfie Days. When Alfie Days walked in the room with me and Fraser and we said, I probably could have had Jack on for this one, he went, how the fuck would that happen? He literally hates me. Now, I don't know about you, but do you want to sit down with somebody who hates you? No. So that's why that didn't happen. That's question one. And the whole excuse that he could have contacted Jack, why would he? Why would he contact Jack? If Jack is being a cunt, it's not going to happen, is it? It's not going to fucking happen. Why would he? And I know it's going to be hard for people to accept this, which is why doing this in the first place is putting my neck out for something that I personally really do believe in. Because I feel like this whole situation has been completely misrepresented, and the fact that there's now a half-an-hour video on it, coming from a holier-thou perspective, really irritates me. I don't think it's fucking fair, honestly, on Alfie Days, that Jack Mate has come out and critiqued him for a bunch of stuff that he has done in the last 2 months. And that's why I'm so fed up with this fucking YouTube bullshit. Yes, I went on there, I didn't exactly bully Alfie Days, but at least I'm not pretending to bully Alfie Days and not pretending to be better than Alfie Days, because that is currently what's going on, and they're just not, because they have done the same things. When VidCon, do you guys remember when I got kicked out of fucking VidCon? Do you guys remember I didn't get into VidCon? That's because at the last minute, Jack decided that he no longer wanted me on Happy Hour, didn't want me to do the Ricky Gervais podcast, and then he decided to lump VidCon on me when we already had a live show and meet and greets to do, and just put me in a group chat with a VidCon guy, and then just ignored me after I asked him to call me. But Alfie Days doesn't turn up to a meet and greet, and the world goes crazy. But when it comes the other way, people turn a blind eye, and I can't let somebody go on YouTube and spout bullshit about me, and put me in a position where I now have to talk about this again, because I fucking don't want to. I didn't bring Jack up on the podcast, and because of the fact I didn't want to fucking do this isn't fun, but now I'm having people fucking question my integrity on a YouTube video when I was probably one of the most people who ended up actually being true to themselves on it in this entire situation, and that is crazy to me. I wanted to make something positive for YouTube. I genuinely wanted to fix some things. I genuinely wanted there to be change. I wanted to open up a dialogue between YouTubers. I think what has actually happened is a bunch of people who haven't really necessarily tried to actually fix anything because they just prefer to fucking slag people off, have gone onto YouTube today in a fucking half-an-hour long video and accused somebody of doing a bunch of things that they also do. And that's upsetting, because I never wanted to leave Happy Hour. It's not something that I wanted, but my hand was forced. I was moved off the fucking podcast again by another one of my friends because of the fact that they felt like that they could possibly outgrow me. And this is the crazy thing. This is why I don't like it when we've got commentary channels who people think are great just because they're mean. And it's not how it should work. This isn't how it should fucking work. And I didn't want to fucking do this today. I fucking really didn't. I am fucking so annoyed. I'm so angry. This has ruined my fucking day. But I've been thinking about this for the last month and a half. And when Jack said he was going to do the video, I messaged him and I said, I wouldn't recommend doing this, mate. I don't think this is a good idea. Because Alfie Days could fucking end Jack if he wanted to. If Alfie really wanted to, he could fucking ruin him. Alfie has stories and knowledge that I will not share because it's not mine to share, so I'll only share my fucking story. And it doesn't make Jack look very good. I just feel like what has happened here today is somebody's gone on, picked at me for not holding his ground when they're portraying a persona that isn't even real. After they have done the exact same things that person has done. And I don't know why he did it. Because he knew I wasn't happy. That's not been secret. He knows I wasn't happy with the way that everything had gone, everything had been treated, and the way that everything went. I still have never been paid for a happy hour podcast, by the way. I did that all for fucking free because I enjoyed it and I really liked being there. I really thought these people were my friends. But nobody ever is! Nobody ever is! And I think the moral of the story is this: that YouTubers fucking suck. YouTubers fucking suck, and that's why I went on to speak to Alfie, because I thought, you know what, I'm fed up of YouTubers being shit. I'm fucking fed up of them. You know, you want some real, honest truth. That's what you guys come on here for. That's what you want on YouTube commentary. You know, nobody is really getting it, and that's why me and Fraser said we don't want to do the serious stuff anymore. That's why we went on that podcast, to show people that we're done. We're done with that. Because I don't like the fact that there are a bunch of people waltzing around right now pretending to be something they're not. And I have been personally fucking thrown under the bus today. That's how I feel. That's how I personally feel. And yeah, I could have probably texted him and called him about it. But I've already spoken to him about stuff like this multiple times. He dropped a half-an-hour video on it. He gets this response. Because honestly, I am fucking so angry. You know, I'm shaking. I'm shaking. I'm so upset with the way that I've been treated over the last month and a half by people who weren't just meant to be friends, but even colleagues of mine, people I was meant to work with. And the fact that, you know, for the whole thing, you know, today I was meant to be apparently in this video, and then I just see a tweet yesterday being like, it's up tomorrow. I'm like, oh, great. Great. I feel personally like I've been stabbed in the back today. That's how I feel. I feel like I was lied to multiple times. It's been going on for nearly 2 months now. And I honestly thought that it would stop because of the fact that I warned Jack multiple times that I've been fucked over by YouTubers in the past. And this time, at this point, I'm not going to take it anymore. And I have to stand my ground because I don't want to do this, but I feel like other people think that if Jack can upload a half-an-hour video on me today, that they can also treat me like shit. And that is not what I'm going to stand for. I'm not going to fucking allow it. And I can't be dealing with this. It's not something that I want to be doing. I've got other things to be doing. I've got work. But to see this video go up and to have to sit there and watch it just knowing that everything that's being said is bullshit whilst portraying me like I am an idiot, I'm not having it. Honestly. And I can't believe that I am doing this. I'm fucking really upset that I am. Because this is not why I make YouTube videos. But, you know, I have to go back over it again, you know,